Yokoso and välkommen, it's me, Selleri, how it be. As you can see, I was a little bit late with starting the audio, but I was talking with my mother for a second, so my apologies. Hey Stefan Brooker, I'm glad to see you've come through so early this time. Normally you always show up at the end of streams. How do?
Electric celery? Yeah.
Hey, Storma Bacon, Sankya Fozoforo. I'm glad you came through. How do? I hope you're doing well. At least, moderately well. It's 4 in the morning and you just woke up? That sounds terrible. But I'm glad you're spending it with me. On mine own birthday. And you said you're doing alright? Well, I love to hear that. I'm honestly glad you're doing good. What brings you through these parts? You were just craving for some fate grand order? Like a vengeful spirit? Or like a wraith? That's wraith behavior, I believe. I'm trying to do some mental math here. I think we got this. I think we got this. I think we got this. Sorry about that. I had my mic muted for a second, but I was just messaging someone something. Why did I mute my mic to message somebody on Instagram? I don't know. I just kind of did it, and then I was like sitting there, and I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? You know the feeling, sitting there, wait a minute, what am I doing? And then you blow up. Let's hurt this chimera so hard that it never chimeras again. You know that feeling, you see a chimera and you hit it so hard that it ceases to chimera. What is my number one male heroic spirit and number one female heroic spirit? That's a tough one. Number one male heroic spirit? I guess it goes to Lancelot. I know that probably comes as a surprise, but it's probably Lancelot. As far as though how it goes with female, like maybe it's kind of caught between Shooten and maybe Ushi Wakamaru, but I'm more of a fan of Taira no Kagekyo. But has to be, we'll say Shooten Doji. Sure, I'll say my number one is Shooten Doji. No, that feels like I'm gonna have to say, let's throw a curveball. I'll say it's Katsushika Hokusai. And you say surprising? That's what I'm saying. It's such a surprise, you would have never have guessed it. Hello, Ekusu Asada Shino. How do? Thank you for coming through. I hope you're doing swell. Ring the bell, come out of your shell. Unless you're actively like recuperating, then don't. Monday, more like unfun day. I mean, honestly, same, but it's mine own birthday. So I didn't work today, and instead I went out and did some stuff. So, like, that was fun. Although all I did was get some blood drawn, and we went and had some lunch. So nothing that interesting, really, but I don't know. It was more fun than, like, not doing something. Let's make our lives suck and make this one extra hard and take longer for no reason. Supercharge Harada Sanosuke with his CE. Happy birthday is what you have to say. Well, thank you. Thank you. You like Gilgamesh and Nero, but she's interchangeable with Tamamo. I see. Are you a fan of Fate Extra? Because it sounds to me like you're just talking about the cast of Fate Extra CCC. Minus the nameless. Are you a Fate enjoyer? I wonder. You know, I mean, I dabble. Just a little, you know, just a little. I wonder what gave it away. So you are a fan of Fate Extra? I gotcha. Are you excited about the remake? I am. Because potentially that means in like another 10 years, we might get a remake of Fate Extra CCC. And that would be pretty cool. How much does this crit do alone? Oh, good gravy. You've never seen any Fate series? Do you just play the games? Or do you just not consume Fate at all, but you like Fate Grand Order? And I send you the SQ, but you saw me use all mine for Arthur and failed to get 2 copies of him. So I've got nothing to give. You didn't play the games either? Oh, so do you just play Grand Order? That's crazy. Or do you play nothing but just like to watch people suffer? And hello, cowboy son. Thanks for coming through on mine own birthday. Okie dokie. I got lost in thought there for a second, but we're so back. We are so back. She comes out Wednesday or Thursday. Wouldn't it be like 2 in the morning on the day? You're gonna stream and that's your dream? Well, I hope it goes well. If I'm awake, I can pop by and say hi. If not, then I hope for the best. I'm happy for you or sad it happened. Yusuke Bafapaparu-san, thank you for the birthday wishes. Cute things for my birthday. Is it a picture of like Tamamo no Mae eating a corn dog? Because that sounds pretty cute. Sleek fighter jet. Something like that. Gross. Dang. Male case is coming. Jacques? How do you say that in French? Shrug emoji. It's pretty cool. I happened to just click on the live stream right when they showed the trailer. He's on the horse, and I was like, oh, they put him in the game. Cool. When are they going to give the fighter jet a buff? Never, unfortunately. You lost a vocal cord, just one single cord dried up and fell off. And then you said, cowboy son, I like men with exception of, and then goes on a list of naming exceptions. And I mean, with the game falling out of service, you know, it's improbable, but not, like, impossible. But, like, I don't know. I guess they just chose to make it an arcade exclusive just because they hate everybody that's not an arcade goer. Arcades are still popular, though, in Japan. To, like, an extent. And you said Grand Blue? Oh, you mean like Grand Blue, like that one anime where they drink and go diving? That's clearly what you mean, right? That's clearly what you're talking about. Nothing else. Yeah, Grand Blue Dreaming. That's what you're talking about. But you're telling me that they're finally making season 3? Well, actually not finally, because it was teased at the end of season 2. So when you said when it's coming to NA, what you mean is that season 3 is coming out worldwide, right? Hey, we did it. Sister? That's me, Auntie Celery. Garden Rose Maiden? That's also me. Remember that one image and it was like, it's Celebi from that one Pokemon movie? And Celebi's all dried up and they said the onion at the back of the fridge? That one's funny. Yeah, Fate Strange Fake has its moments where it's like, holy schmoly. I haven't seen the most recent episode, so I beg, plead, and cry that you don't say anything about it, because I've already been spoiled a little. Just a little. But, you know, I still don't know anything else about it. Probably the best light novel. No, I don't think so. They've skipped a lot of content, like the little stuff, like the funnier small moments. They've skipped a lot of that. What episode did I last watch? Not the I'm just one episode behind, honey. last I saw, Gilgamesh and Richard were like having their moment, and then Jack used his noble phantasm. What are you talking about? Jack the Ripper, he did his cool thing where he turned into a demon. And then at the end, Aru Kuredesu, that's his name, right? The Heracles altar, if you will. He absorbed it, and that was the big twist at the end. It was like Pandora's reincarnation or something is what it was called. My fault. I was sending a message again. A lot of ecchi anime are once light novels. That's true. I don't read a lot of light novels though, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I more read manga. It's not just because I'm smelly, but also because I just haven't felt like it, question mark. I used to read more. I just haven't been doing it. Literally no reason. Ayan variento, sa 39. Am I winning? No. I've never won before, ever. But I am playing this game. And howdy. You said crazy we have 2 series. Are you talking about that Record of Ragnarok show? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Five stream streak? That's crazy. You're gonna be arrested. And both times you wanted Jack to win. I mean, the record, no, they both are really cool actually. Like, if I'm being completely honest, Yeah, I wanted them both. No, I don't know. Like shrug emoji. Hang on, I got a message. Alright, sorry about that. Feels birthday, but like borfday, as in vomiting, but with an O. Honestly, yeah. We went out to lunch and I actually like eggplant parmesan pretty much a lot, but the restaurant we went to was kind of bad. It was a big piece, which would have been awesome if it tasted good, but to be honest, it really didn't, so it was just kind of like a lot of food that didn't taste that good. But it was better than eating poop or dirt. So we call that a win. Okie dokie. Nobody ever has the CE that I need. Hey, you didn't like Sieg? I thought Sieg was okay. Did you read the manga or did you just see the anime? I wouldn't say he was an interesting protagonist. But yeah, what's her name? Ayaka? She's really not that... I don't know, she's just like an annoying blonde lady. As in, like, Richard's the most fun person ever, and she's out here a stick in the mud. What CE am I looking for? The Miss Crane one that boosts by 20% for, you know, having servants that have an outfit. This one. The Lancer Master. Sigma? That little kid who like has a watcher? Hang on, I got a bunch of messages. Hang on and on and on. Well, actually, I can multitask. Check this out. Now die. No, we have to beat Sasaki Kojiro, but we like that guy. He's purple. Well, he's lived a full life though, so he's gonna be purple, but also dead. And why he Orpal? And why indeed is he Orpal? We'll never find out, because he's gonna be Orpal and dead. Okay, see, I didn't see slots, and I just thought you said, do I have any friends? And I was about to get kind of upset, because the answer to that's no. And I was like, really? Really, we're doing this now? We're doing this now? I guess it depends on what you have. I think I have 3 spaces left open on JP. JP is my main. Hang on. I'm copying your code now. We'll hack the mainframe. Well, we'll take a look. I'll be the judge. I'll judge. And I'll see if we can ignore it or if it's egregious and smelly and absolutely evil. But we'll see. Shinon? No, Shinon. Whatever. Hey, you have that seed. But I usually need it on a Tamamo. That's always my issue. Hey, I have that same servant, except for mine's fully completed the append skills. You can swap? I see. I mean, only do it if you want to. Don't feel like you need to do it for me. I see. Well, if you follow the stream, I'll go ahead and add you. But that's usually my rule, because a lot of people will send me requests, and then they get it, and then they leave the stream, and they don't even follow, and just never come back, and then they blow up.
TheSelleri? Yeah.
Thank you for the photo. So yeah, I can add you. You have a pretty good support list. Shinon. Hang on, sending messages. Hang on, sending a message. Hi, Dionto. How do? I hope you're doing well. Swell. Ringing a bell. Also, I failed to answer your question earlier there, Storm of Bacon. I mean, sure, if you want to give random lore, you can. It's all up to you. Do what you would like to do. And you said you have a habit to follow after stream ends. More often than not, this kind of irked people. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. But I'm just saying, from my personal experience, a lot of the time with this game, people will be like, add me real quick. And then I do. And then I never hear from them again. And then now I just have them on my support list. And it's just like, well dang, thanks for taking up a slot with you when you're level 45 coup altar. Like, it happens so much. That's why I'm kind of mean and picky about it now, because it's happened so much. Okie dokie, I'm still trying to keep up with messages I've been receiving. You know, it's been like, I don't know, like, it just right now. Not just in the Discord server, because it didn't add everybody, because everybody seems to have forgotten for, like, my birthday, but also because, like, other people on other sites now are all of a sudden just messaging me. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I've been available all day. I don't know why you decided to do it now, but thanks nonetheless. Zedi-san! Thank you. Today, I am birthday haver. Yay! 18 months. We're almost there. 6 more months and you'll have hung out for 2 years. Imagine that. And the house cat's over here. I'm sick of her today. So she was... Stop messing with stuff. Get a bag and stop messing with mine. Stop. Sick of her. I had a blanket on the bed and she was sitting on it and it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then she got up and left poop behind. And it's like, what? It's like I can only put up with so much of your shenanigans. before I just kind of want you to like go away and never come back. Like, how does that even happen? So I guess I'm doing laundry after this. That's why we're Birthday Bonanza Mini, because I kind of need to do laundry now immediately. I kind of want to go to bed tonight and not just be laying on a mattress without like blanket, pillow, etc. I like this song. Two. But I'm not like that surprised really. I know he's a popular character. I might try to go to the gym again, but since it's open 24 hours and today's like more of a common day that people go to the gym, I'll probably wait until it's like nasty late. Although I will be honest, I'm kind of feeling it in my hips now. Like all day today, just walking around, it wasn't that bad, but then I stood up after sitting down and I was just like, dang, like, I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. My fault responding to more messages, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to watch the newest episode of Fate Strange Fake tonight. The whole reason I haven't is just because I usually watch it with a friend of mine and he's been busy the last like 3 days. So you know, like, sucks to suck. See, that's why you should just never have friends and never do things with other people, so then you never have to worry about someone else being the reason you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? You've lost so many anime series to this. Like, actually, I usually just give up on other people and will just watch it without them at some point. And I tell them that this was the episode we left off on. You can kind of just watch it whenever you can. But yeah, we watch Tojima Tanzaburo wa Kamen Rider ni Naritai together, along with that Tome Otoko to whatever, you know, the Invisible Man series, who's like the detective. We watched those shows together, those 3 episodes. So I've just kind of been waiting for them because they were busy on Saturday and they were busy on Sunday, and now it seems that they're busy on Monday. Unless they just like throw a curveball right now and are like, hey, it's late, but let's watch it. And then I'll be like, okay. Like, oh, word, right on. And then that'll be that. But I gotta count on them to do that first. Luckily, I don't have work on Tuesday. I don't work again until Wednesday, so I can kind of fool around and goof off. This song's not that good, but I know the next one's pretty good. I was kind of thinking about it, and I wanted to get Shuten to level 120, but do I really need to do that? What do I gain from having a level 120 Shuten? Shuten Doji butt worship? I mean, sure. But like, that'll only motivate me so far. I don't really plan on using Shuten very much, ever, honestly. I don't really use assassin servants in general at all, usually. So we might just keep it as Charles Henry Sanson, and I'll just get him to level 120. I mean, who cares? I'll just die. Because I barely have enough grails to get Arash to level 120, and like Hans Christian Andersen to like 110. It's a bit disappointing. Yeah, all it's got is Shuten Doji. And Sasaki Kojiro, it's like 2 servants. You're supposed to have me to believe that just Li Shuin, a guy from the 1800s who was pretty good with the spear, can stand toe-to-toe with, I don't know, Napoleon Bonaparte and his giant laser cannon? No. I don't care how good he is at Bajikwan. That doesn't even begin to make sense. Sari Mori Nagayoshi. I think you're pretty cool. I didn't want to have to kill you, but shrug emoji. Hey, 2! Zundamon's voice is pretty cute. Will we stream tomorrow? I mean, ideally, yes. But we'll see. I kind of think I'm going to do another stream after this one, after I figure out if I want to go to the gym, plus if, like, after I do my laundry. Because I want to play Elden Ring Night Rain, because it's mine own birthday. And Charlotte, see? And that's just because you like her as a character. I bet it's not even for her utility. Because if it was, you'd use Jing K like a real cool individual. You know what I'm saying? Like side tangent time. Like, Jing K, I like to use her a lot. That's just me and my drunken auntie, like, bias. But I like Jing K. I don't have her grailed on JP, but I have her level 90 on NA, which I guess still isn't that impressive. It was impressive, though, when I grailed her to that level back in 2018. You know what I'm saying? There was less grails back then. it was cool. But, you know, nowadays it's like whatever. Because she's fun. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. If you wanted to use fun, you'd use a real servant. A real cool assassin like Jinke. Look at all the crits and this, like, one turn she has of, like, super damage. I think that's the fun part. You have to really set up what she wants to do. And it's kind of hard. Also, she's pretty. I want to grab the flower off of her head and smell it really hard and then put it back on her head. And then I'd probably die, but, you know, whatevs. I'm also something of a Steno enjoyer myself. Steno Gaming, Steno Gaming. She's so glowy. But yeah, I don't know. For the same reasons? Yeah. I don't know. Lately I've been... I mean, I do that sometimes where it's just like I miss X-Servants, so I use them. But anymore, I feel like I just open the game and I'm like, let's get this over with. Chop chop. Admiral Crazy Horse. Let's get him. Serenity's a pretty cool servant, though. She's Orpal. Oh, I had to get some blood work done today. That's where if you're in the Discord server or, you know, you're on the Blue Skies or I guess Instagram and you see that picture of me, I had to get some blood work done. And it wasn't even for like a cool reason. It was for that whole like, if you've been around for a minute, you know that arc that I had where they thought I had like that growth on my liver and they were like, it's over for you, Celery. You don't have much time left in this world. You're gonna die to liver disease. It's still related to that. But if you remember that arc, they found out I didn't have the liver growth. No, that was a kidney growth. It was the kidney growth. They found out I didn't have it. But like, hang on, I'm trying to make a coherent thought. Yeah, they thought that it was something with my liver. And they've kind of disproven it, but they wanted to do some further tests, and I'm just like, whatevs. So like, shrug emoji. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, it really can't be this. However, we're gonna do some tests just to make sure, just in case. And I mean, I got nothing better going on, so it's like, okay, sure. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, word, right on. And then you said what? What was your what to? You gotta know that if I say something, I immediately forget what I said. You have to remind me. I guess you wouldn't know that because you've never talked to me, like, in this, like, speaking sense. Ooh, my voice cracked there. But yeah, oftentimes I forget, like, really quickly. Once I say something, the thought is gone. I cannot grab that train of thought again. Are the kidneys a-okay? As far as I know, yeah. It only took some intrusive testing, and they did that thing where, what is it, like a CAT scan, MRI, whatever, and they did the one with dye. So, like, yeah, they pumped that metal into me, and they had warned me, and they're like, hey, it might kind of feel like you peed yourself, because you're going to feel, like, warm in your back. And I was like, oh, word, right on. And yeah, that was that. So they thought that I had a kidney growth, and they were going to say it was polycystic kidney disease, which I guess that is a heretical disease that I do have on, like, my paternal side of the family. And I was just like, dang, I guess it's my time. And they're like, yeah, if you don't get, like, a kidney transplant after X amount of years, you're just gonna die or have a really fortunate and unpleasant life on dialysis. And I'm just like, well, I mean, I've had a long enough life, you know. But then they did the test again, and then they're like, yeah, we don't know what happened to it. It's just gone now. That kidney growth just up and disappeared in, like, the 2-week span since we last did the test. And I literally was just like, oh, word, right on. Like, that was it. Just, oh, word, right on. And then you said they didn't do a biopsy or anything. Not for the kidney. They want to do a biopsy on my liver for some reason. And that's what I'm trying to, like, that's what I had to do the blood work for today. Because they were like, if I get those, like, test results again that made them want to do it in the first place, then they were going to go ahead and do that. But if I just, like, ignore my health problems, I'm either going to die or they'll just go away on their own, you know what I mean? And if you wanted to join the... I lost my train of thought. Oh, the Discord. And this goes to anybody, really? Excuse me, to anybody? Here you go. The Discord. Just like the Pokemon. Yeah. We don't have a Discord, we have a Discord. Welcome to Discord. Well, see, yeah, it's this chord, but you're joining that chord. You can come to this chord, but when you get there, you're at that chord. Because we're here, and while I'm here, it's the this chord, but when you go over there, you're at that chord. Hang on, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, sweet. I don't get high anymore, but you'd think I still do with how bad my short-term memory has gotten. Long-term, though, unbeatable. Short-term, I don't know who I am anymore. It's getting kind of bad. In your defense, there's a lot of them. Kidoki, sending a message, but we're done. Do I really want to go out to the gym on my birthday? You know the answer to that, but I can act like I'm gonna. Endorphins are a legal way to get high. Well, when I used to get high from the plant, it used to make me very anxious. No, it didn't. At first, it was fine. But then, like, after a few years, I was getting, like, the worst anxiety known to man. And it was like every negative experience I ever experienced in my entire life was coming all at once. So now I just, I'm high on life, you know? Like that one Absolute Nutcase comic, and he was like, SpongeBob's at the doctor, and the doctor's like, I'm gonna prescribe you medical marijuana to help you get over the death of Squidward. And then he's like, I don't need marijuana, I'm high on life. And then Squidward started coming through the floor, and then he's like running out the door going, wait, 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 wait. It's like that. That's what arc I'm in. Let's see here. I would like that CE. You think they made Koyanskaya the way she is because nobody ever cared about the Assassin's class, and they're like, this will bring some attention to it? And then all it did was just bring attention to Koyanskaya. Would be mad funny. That's my current theory. They were like, this will bring more attention, people will see it, and they'll be like, wow, assassins can be cool, but instead it just made Koyanskaya popular. And I mean, do you read the Fate Extra CCC manga? Because that was like, I don't know, she has a pretty tragic backstory. As I mean, I guess we already knew, but they go into like more depth into it, and like we get to see it all drawn out and everything in the most recent chapter. So it makes sense that she has such a tragic everything and is always getting shafted. Shafted in every way except for actually getting shafted. She's getting shafted, but elevator shafted. As in they're throwing her down an elevator shaft. I don't think I'll go to the gym today. Instead, I'll be on my birthday body destruction beat, and I'm gonna eat a bunch of pie, because I went and got a pie from like a local bakery. I haven't eaten it yet, and I know, normally every year I have the camera on and I eat that pie and you guys watch, but like my living situation sucks this year, so I like can't really do that very well competently. I could try with maybe just like a singular slice. Oh, that was the last track. Fue. Let's see here. Let's listen to that one's too long. At least for like, you know, how much longer we might end up being streaming. Oh, all I have left are long albums, so sucks to be me. We're gonna listen to a Milky Way Tracks album called um Teto Ranse. Oh, Teto Trance is kind of what that says. So like Kasani Teto? Teto Ranse. It might be very loud. I don't remember what I had this music volume up at last. So like brace yourself. Oh, word, right on. It's not even playing. I love VLC Media Player. There we go. I'm thinking about that pie. See, I'm not allowed to eat entire pies by myself anymore. I used to do it when I was but a young girl. And I would just like, for a while, when I was living in that apartment like some years ago, I would get a pie and I would just eat the whole thing by myself every Friday. But before I would do that, I would go on a real long run and not eat anything all day so that I'd be at a huge calorie deficit. But I tried doing that 2 years ago and I felt miserable and ill. And then I tried it again last year and I felt miserable and ill. So I'm starting to think that maybe I just can't eat an entire pie by myself anymore. I've gotten too old. I can have a slice, a single slice of pie, and that'll have me feel all bloated for the rest of the day. Yeah. Let's see. Kore. We still have a good amount of stuff to do, which isn't a big deal. You know, I've kind of let these pile up so that we could get them all out of the way like this. So this is what I wanted, right? You know, this is what you wanted. You know that one video, and it's that guy who looks like mortified, and the barber's like, this is what you wanted, right? But he just messed up his hair. I'll actually be right back. I need to get some more water. So you can watch this cool cutscene real quick.
I hate this channel.
No! No!
hate this channel.
No!
Yay! I'm back. It's me, Celery. How it be? As you can see, we've returned. Man, I keep thinking about that pie. I think I'd like to have that pie. But we're gonna complete this. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably do this whole thing here, and then those other two. And then I'm gonna go eat that pie and maybe not die. I really don't like having dogs as pets. I mean, like, hear me out, hear me out. I really like dogs. I think they're cute. But I like to see dogs. I don't like dogs to be living with me. They're loud and smelly and a handful. So, like, visiting someone's house and loving up their dog and petting it and rubbing it and smelling it, it's like nice, cool. But then, like, you go home and it's okay. But when they live with you, you have to deal with them every day, all the time. That's not fun. At least not to me. You couldn't take care of a pet? I mean, they're honestly like more of like the family pet. So like, I personally don't have to do anything, thankfully, but that doesn't make it much better, ask you me. I still have to sometimes do stuff for them. I know it just sounds like I'm being a loser, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of loud noises, especially when I don't know what's gonna happen. And dogs are kind of like loud noises incarnate, so... Shrug emoji. And you said you can hardly take care of yourself? That's how I feel! That's how I feel! Excuse me, is the dog cute at least? I guess. It's 3 of them. You know, we used to have 11 of them. So, I mean, I guess only having 3 is nice. Yeah, it sucked. There is no meme, there is no joke, it was not fun. And I mean, they're like poodles, but not like the tiny ones, but like the full-size ones that are just like big dogs, but look funny. If it was only one, I wouldn't be complaining like this because one dog's manageable. But 3 is too much for me. 3 is indeed too much for me. Still thinking about that pie. My fault. I got another message and was just checking it out. I kind of really hope that since I made it to the gym yesterday, that I can, just like keep up that momentum. As those who know that I have a hard time going out and about. And I'm just kind of hoping that this will like help me in getting out of that again. But we'll see. Alternatively, I could just explode. Straight up. Like, it's hard for me at least to maintain, like, inconsistently doing something. But if I, like, go to the gym every day, rain or shine, I have an easier time just going. And then I have an easier time, like, going out into the world. Because I'm doing it, like, consistently. It's just like when I break a routine, I have a hard time, like, rebuilding it. I kind of have to do the same thing every day. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I can do this. Life be like that, you say? I mean, I fully agree. Wholeheartedly. My fault. I got sucked into the void and started looking at my phone. Yeah. I'm getting tired. I want to take a nap. I want to eat some pie. But we can do this. I believe in myself. You don't have to believe in me, because I believe in me. A Tengu. Let's kill him. I guess I'll sleep in my brother's bed, because I have to, like, wash my sheets. The cat's back on the bed, too, so, like, she came by, pooped on the bed, went and did something else, and is now back on the bed. But I hate her. Oh hey, this is the second time we fought San Zhang today. She's all like, oh man, I just got hit with some old man's cane. I hope that doesn't happen again. And then here we are to hit her again. I can't wait. It's been really warm lately. I know, old person, old lady, old woman, just an actual hag. I'm talking about the weather. But yeah, I don't know. It's been really, really warm lately. You could have fooled me it was February. It was just snowing like a week ago. But it's like someone unplugged the refrigerator and now it's heating up like no tomorrow. Let's go mess with something else and get those 2 minutes so we can get a point naturally. Hehe, my fault. My fault, original gangster. Oh wait, do I have EXP or something in here? What's taking up all these slots? I do! Alright, Arash, old buddy, old pal, there's some EXP for ya. Oh wait, hang on, is there a double EXP thing going on? I didn't even know. I guess I know what I'm doing, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. Arash, Get oiled up, honey. Because we're going in. We're going to get you that EXP that you need. We're going all the way this time, Arash. He's gonna eat the whole pie, and I mean, honestly, he can have it. He can have my whole pie for his birthday. And by pie, I mean a body part of mine. And by a body part of mine, I mean my lady lance. Or I guess anything else that he wants. This one, right? How much progress have you made on the grand, like, class score stuff? I don't mean like for the grand servants, but like the class score. How far are you into that, Asada Shino-san? Also, did you accept my friend request, or do you just hate me and wish I was dead? You forgot? Nah, it's okay. I know how you feel about me. It's okay. Super! Great ですよ、このサーバント。Your friend inbox was full? Dang. Do you need me to send it again? Or do you just wish I was dead? Now you want me to go get shot in the head? There you go. You finished them, like all of them, or just like one of them? Because I still have the assassin, and then I have the caster one. I have all the stuff for it. I just need more caster and assassin monuments. Like, I have the torches and everything else. That's literally all I need. All of them? Like, all of them, all of them. Like, when you say all of them, do you mean that if you put a paper towel underneath your armpit, there would be no sweat when I go to lick it? Is that what you're telling me right now? Like, for real, for real? For real, for real, for real, for real? Or just like one for real? I see. Oh, I gotcha. But wait, my problem's with the monuments. I have all the materials. Like, that is genuinely just my problem. I just need them, like, the monuments. Like, you know, like the gold ones. I had the silver and everything. I'm just like 100 assassin mats short. Excuse me, 100 assassin, like, monuments short. You just had them? Must be nice. I had it for like every class except for these two. So that's where I'm stuck. Say the line, Arash. Say the line. Ooh, super.
おっとこいつはありがたい。
Hit him with that Maji arigato ne, Maji arigato ne. If I had known that this was on like, you know, this old thing. What are the words I'm looking for? Oh, the double like EXP and the half AP for like the training ground. I would have been farming that instead of watching YouTube videos. Oops, I just messed up this, so hang on. No stream for you, just look at our backdrop. Oh, I see. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I used to do that more on NA. I used to never really like seriously grind on this one. And then the funny thing is that I stopped playing NA and now I play this one only. Funny how the times change, right?
おっとこいつはありがたい。
Hey, super. Or great. Or something along those lines. How much EXP is left? 99? Oh, like the Psycho? Well, that's 100. Shrug emoji. Great ですよ、このサーバント。Okie dokie, so we're gonna get back to doing interludes and then I blow up. You send a friend request once we're done inflating a Rosh. I'm hungry. Yeah. But hungry for pie. Doesn't Narrow have several interludes? Sorry, strengthenings. So like we're not even close to being done. Ooh, this is a bad matchup. Arash, hit the dirt. You hunger for souls? Oh, as in you're like... a Dark Souls character, you know, you just want to level up. Oh, speaking of hunger for souls, I need to check my bank account. Let's see here. What's the damage? What's the damage? I mean, like, hey, that's kind of what I thought I was gonna be at, but it still hurts to see. Dang. So what this means is that I get paid not this week, but next week. So I kind of gotta make it last, you know, like a candied walrus. Ice soup, something like that. Most of my money goes to, like, toys, I guess you could call them, if you want to be mean, but like anime figures and plushies and trinkets and badges and whatever else. Hang on. How did you live? I'm talking like the ones that, like, I spent $200 getting a figure of Ushiwakamaru. Like the only figure ever that's that 1/7 scale. Or like that Oda Nobunaga, like Avenger figure. Or that one Char as novel figure of him from Char's Counterattack, like scale figures. I get a lot of those. Hang on, looking over something real quick. Get away from me. I have the one of her in her traveling outfit, you know, from that one C from several years ago. Where she's got like her artist outfit and like the pants and the hoodie. I have the figure of that. You wish it was yes, 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 very much yes. My brother's laughing behind me if you can hear it. Yeah, I don't have that figure. I pre-ordered it, but then I like canceled it, and then I had like buyer's remorse, and I tried to find it, and I couldn't find it for what I thought was a good price, and I just never bought it. I kind of wish she was in her first Ascension. I don't know, the first one I like a lot more. You could be like, wow, Celery, you're lame. You don't like her, like, boobs hanging out? Well, I mean, I don't know. This one's cool and all, but, like, I like her first ascension. Just, like, genuinely. Like, I genuinely just like her first ascension. Not even trying to be, like, holier than thou, Puritan ugly. Like, I mean that just, like, genuinely. I genuinely like her first ascension the most. I can enjoy character design where it's just their boobies hanging out, or any other body part just like hanging out. But like, in this case, I like her first form the most. Oh hey, that's you! That's you right here! Like, I don't know. I just like this ascension. She just has a very pretty outfit. The waves don't look as good in person. Not surprised, but disappointed. Hang on. A friend of mine sent me a message. I like this friend of mine. He works at a Costco, and he wants me to play Pokopia with him and his girlfriend, and I'm like, I mean, I would if I had that bread for a Switch. I love Animal Crossing. Like, I love Animal Crossing. I know I'd like this one. I like Pokemon. I like Animal Crossing. Put them together. I'm gonna love it, but I don't have the money for that, really. Hang on. There we go. I had to find the perfect gift to send to him. But he was all like, if it wasn't so expensive, he'd help me try and buy it, which I thought was sweet. I mean, you know, you could say that he's just like, he's just saying that because, you know, he's not gonna do it, but I don't know, I don't care. It's like, how would you say, gestures of kindness like that mean a lot to me? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is a bad matchup for Arash, but we're gonna bring him anyway. I'm very susceptible to people being nice to me. No, because the Switch has been out since like 2018, you know? And that's been it. They had like the Switch OLED a few years back, but like, you know, the Switch has been out for a long time. It was like the DS. There was a new one every other year, like DS, DS Lite, DSi, 3DS, 3DS XL, the upgraded 3DS XL, the 2DS. There were a lot of those in a short time span. But like actual main Nintendo consoles, I feel like those are generally, don't hit me. I said generally pretty spaced out. So, yeah, that's, I don't know, shrug emoji. That's really funny. Yeah, you just got owned there. That's that. You just kind of got owned. It's like that one song from AD House 3, I think it is. There's a song called I Got Trolled. That's you. Hang on, sending a message. My fault, OG. My fault. This is actually like a really good trance album. You could have told me it came out like 2004 and I'd be like, oh word, right on. It tastes good though, can't lie. This is the type of trance, like the early 2000s to like maybe 2012 is like the good one. Like when they were still doing those anime trance remixes where like they would just have like the watamote like opening and outro and it'd be just like transified. So like those were cool. They did a lot of music like that. Like pretty much every seasonal anime from like 2001 up until 2013, somewhere in there, it got one of those trance remixes, including some random older ones. Know what I'm saying? Those are pretty cool. The Lucky Star one's kind of really bad though, which I thought sucked at the time, because I was like, oh word, right on, I love Lucky Star. I wonder what they're gonna do with the Lucky Star opening, and it was really bad. I don't remember at all what made it bad, but I remember hearing it and being horribly disappointed, and I tried listening to it several more times, like, oh word, maybe I'll learn to love it. That did not happen. It did not happen. I just hated it more. Hang on, I'm looking for the perfect reaction image and I'm gonna own somebody online. They're not gonna know what hit them. I cannot find this image to save my life. I can do this. I can do this. This specific image I'm looking for, I know it's in like a weird playlist, not playlist, like image folder I have on my phone, that doesn't have a lot of images in it. Oh, I didn't know I had that image on my phone actually. Hang on. That's crazy. I'm so miserable right now. It's hard to state. I know I have this image. Where is it? I am so sorry about the silence, but it's driving me crazy not to find this image. Here, watch an ad for a second. Hey, I found the image of the former SpongeBob I was looking for earlier. Doesn't help right now, but I was looking for that like this morning, and I couldn't find it. Moving up in the world, huh? Well, here's a close enough image that I can react with that gets my point across. It's not the one of Bediviere crying I was looking for, but this one works too. This one works too. This one works too. Okay. I bet you I have it on my computer named Bediviere Cry or something stupid. I just thought it'd be faster to find on my phone, but boy was I wrong, I guess. Oh, it's been 2 hours? Boy, does time fly. Hey, it's you! Oh, so what I want to do real quick is look something up relating to Narrow. Like, how much more do we have to do Narrow's? Whatever Narrow's thing is. The birthday girl wants to take a nap. She has 3. Hey dog, can I just like go take a nap real quick and come back? Am I allowed to like take a nap? I'll turn my webcam on, you guys can watch me sleep. Actually no, I'll turn my webcam on, you can look at one of my Fumos. I'll go take like a 3-hour nap. Sounds like a good trade-off, right? Right? What's the worst that'll happen? At the very least, what I need to do is get my laundry started. Because I need to now wash my sheets and my actual clothes. Mondays are tough. Tell me about it, honey. Literally, tell me about it. I don't get to stream as much as I used to. Like, we used to stream every day for like 4 to 5 hours every night. Now I stream like twice a week because my new job, compared to the one that I had like 4 years ago or whatever, like it's Mondays are horrid and every day is horrid. It's just like back to back to back to back. I don't know what you work at, but I work for like a call center for a bank. And it's like everybody and their grandma is calling about, they're mad about their credit card. They forgot to pay the bill. What's going on? Why is my credit card not working? How come someone stole my credit card and bought $400,000 worth of OnlyFans? That's actually happened before. I hit my hand against the keyboard. It hurt. Ouch. But, that's actually happened several times. There's some scam that's going around. And people get old people's credit card and they spend so much money on OnlyFans. Like, that's not a joke. Like, they'll be asking, what's an OnlyFans? And I'll be like, it's an adult website. And then they'll be like, well, what's that? And I'll be like, you don't need to know. But yeah, that happened, like, and that one's at least funny. But, like, it happens so much. Where, like, Mondays, just, like, the worst thing ever will happen. And I take like 90 calls, and then I'm like, well, time for me to get like clock out for the day. I got my bread, and then I go and like do my beautification and take a shower, and then I'm like, I think I just want to go to bed and die. And then I watch just like competitive Pokemon team analysis videos for like 2 hours, and then I'm like, well, there goes my day. Although if I'm being real with you, since it's Mondays, I usually watch Golden Kamui on Mondays. Now that's great. And also that Hime-sama Gomo no Jikan desu. That's also another great show. Pharmacy school. The school of the pharmacy variety. Do you have like a day job? Or like, how work? Unpaid labor? That's funny. You're just gonna put a grenade in your pocket, pull out the pin, and blow yourself up? Yay. Well, hey, at least it wasn't like a second one that's super difficult and long, so I appreciate you for that one, Nero. Just let me kill off all your friends. And the founder of Rome while I'm at it. And the super founder of Rome, too. I can do this. I can do this. My fault, OG. I got sucked into the world of the computer again, but my phone. Hey, what if instead of like having the concept of money, we just kind of like lived our lives and we just did things because like we wanted to and there had to be no like financial gain? You know what I'm saying? Like we just got to like live. And like the incentive to do things was just because you wanted to do things, not because you have to have a job to live. I'm trying to think. There's something I need to do. It's message somebody something. It's on the front of my frontal lobe, but I like can't actualize the thought. Oh, no, I got it. Kishi. And whoever those two are. Let's kill him. So funny story, there's an artist that I usually commission from every year, and I didn't last year, and they sent me a message like, hey, do you want to do like your normal thing? And I didn't see it because I had stopped using Twitter for most of 2024 and a good chunk of 2025. And then I just happened to look in the app and see that, and I was like, I'm sorry, please. And then they didn't get back to me. This is March. This was back in October. So how many months is that? Like 5? I just assumed they died in a fire. But you know what? They're still alive. Hard to believe I've been commissioning them since like 2022. That feels like that wasn't that long ago, but that was 4 years ago. I think we should just kill ourselves. And yes, even you, Kakarot. Hey, so how would we feel if we watched SpongeBob tonight and I just do some grinding? Like after I watch Golden Kamui and everything, we'll do like a 4 or 5 hour SpongeBob watching stream. What does the new Holmes CE do? Neutral alignment. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I'll buy it. There's a little something. Hey, my name is Ozymandias. Tayo, Tayo no o. You know the one. Sing along if you know the words. Hey, Machu's underwear is on sale. Again. If you wanted to have the same underwear as Machu from G Kubakusu, Gundam G Kubakusu specifically, her underwear is for sale until the 13th of March. Oh, nope, I'm sorry, it's out of stock completely. I can finally find out if Machu has a bigger cup size than me. She probably does. Alright, that's enough of this. I'm gonna take a nap, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. So yeah, thanks for coming through. We might do a second stream, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just die, I guess. Know what I'm saying? Just straight up just go to bed and never wake up. Okie dokie. So yeah, I'll see you later, alligators, and after a while, you crocodiles. You can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hands, because I heart you. Yes, I do. So salute the sun and have some fun. Bye-bye.